Dude, these guys tell me about this dude, this fighter we used to know from the Sacramento days. I haven't seen these guys in like 10 years, by the way, too. So like all these fucking stories start coming up. This fighter we used to know from the Sacramento days, he's currently, well, I won't tell you what he's doing now, but this is the dirt I hear on this guy. High profile member of Team Alpha Male from the past. He had a falling out with a Team Alpha Male gym with Uriah Faber, Chad Mendez, Cody Garbrandt, decides to go open up his own gym. Well, for a while, he's managing one of the female fighters over at Team Alpha Male, but he starts fucking her. Starts fucking the shit out of his female talent. Is that a conflict of interest, Leo?
I'd say so. I mean, I would have done it most of my life, but now that I'm older, probably not. You stay out of there. I'd probably still do it.
Depends how hot she was.
It's true.
It's like a conflict of interest. I think that Austin and Dino work together, but they're fucking each other.
It's true, right?
So he starts fucking this chick, and then this chick just disappears. I don't know, that wasn't good for her career. This guy, opens up a gym. He opens up a brand new gym. The idea is like, wow, I'm going to compete with Uriah Faber's Ultimate Fitness. You know what? Fuck that. I'm going to compete with 24-Hour Fitness. I'm going to compete with Planet Fitness. I'm going to compete with Universe Fitness. I don't think that's a gym, but those were the grand aspirations he had. So he opens up this place, dude. He goes $100,000 in debt to get all the equipment, mats, a cage, heavy bags, hand wraps, gloves. His rent is $12,000 a month.
Oh my God.
And the landlord, happens to be this infamous Eastern European guy who I guess owns half of SAC. And the dudes at the table with me, they're all somewhat in the real estate business. When the name comes up, it sends a chill down their spine. They're like, oh, you don't fuck with that guy. I was just watching the Trump documentary on Netflix. There's the attorney, Cohn. I forget he's like the infamous mob attorney from the time who everybody was afraid of. This guy is the equivalent to that. You can see it in his eyes. Satan is basically swimming around in his irises. So the guy I used to know, the fighter, let's take stock here. $100,000 in debt, $12,000 a month he has to pay to one of the most notorious landlords in SAC, was fucking a chick he was managing, and he opens his gym on March 1st, 2020.
He's fucked.
When the gym is closed down, he goes to the guy who's basically Satan Reborn, who owns half of Sacramento. Please, man, can you give me some sort of clemency on this $12,000 debt? We don't even have one single fucking client yet. We're 100. The guy walks up, grabs this dude by the collar of his shirt, takes him to the office door, and throws him out onto the street and slams the door.
Oh my God.
You're paying me my $12,000, motherfucker.
Wow.
So this guy I know, I think he rides out as much of the pandemic as he can. We remember there were a couple of phases in the pandemic. Around summertime, you could start opening shit up again because that was like before the Delta surge, before the 2020 Thanksgiving surge. So I think he opens up and he tries to get some clients in. I looked up some pictures of the gym online, and it looked like they might have had 5 or 6 clients, which is not, after you pay your instructors, making the nut. One day rolls in this fucking husband and wife. The husband, spectacle wearing, ironed shirt, professional. The wife has a big set of perky tits and a tight ass.
Nice.
She wants to do some kickboxing for self-defense.
Uh-oh.
The husband pays her membership, hops in his Range Rover, drives off. And the chick starts taking kickboxing class there. Well, the fighter guy who is trying to operate this gym, he's a ladies' man, Leo. I double-teamed the chick with him in the past. Probably multiple. Just one that comes to mind right now. He's got a big old cock.
Uh-oh.
And he, Leo,
just bangs this chick.
he starts fucking the wife.
Of course.
Starts fucking the wife, dude.
This ends badly, I bet.
I think it ends in suicide, is what it sounds like.
Dude, so fucking one day after the husband, the bespectacled iron shirt husband, pulls back up in his Range Rover, slams the door, comes in with his chest puffed out. Now listen here, mister. I've caught wind of what you've been doing with my wife behind my back, and I want to tell you that I don't care for it one bit. So if If you wouldn't mind canceling her membership right now, if that's okay, and not charging me the cancellation fee, well, I suppose everything will be square. The fighter punches the guy in the face.
Oh, God.
The poor bespectacled professional tries to fight back, but the fighter guy just beats the living shit out of him.
Of course.
Yeah.
Beats the living shit out of him.
Let's do a video with the spectacle guy.
I don't know his name. I don't even know if he wears spectacles. That's just the type, I imagine. Well, the fighter guy goes, okay, this is sort of the excuse I needed to get the fuck out of Dodge because I owe a scary guy a bunch of money in rent, and I owe a company called Zebra Mats $100,000 in equipment. And so that guy, that fighter, now has his beard and hair grown out and is doing like day labor in Montana on the lam with no phone.
What?
He fucking, I don't even know if it's in Montana. He just skipped town, no longer has a cell phone or any means of contact.
Damn.
That's some old
So was he
school
going to jail for the beating the shit out of that guy?
The police are looking for him.
Gotcha.
Absolutely.
Gotcha. So the police are looking for him. He's owes all that money. He could go file for bankruptcy, but he's running from the cops.
Yes,
right now.
that's the issue. And I talked to my buddy Tommy. He's at dinner with us, who's, again, like Uriah's old roommate. And also what we were talking about last podcast, the idea that all a chick has to do is work out and she'll fucking age well, fucking held up, dude. Because I hadn't seen these guys in 10 years and their wives were all there. And their wives are all like workout fiends.
Gotcha.
Hadn't aged a day in 10 years.
I'm telling you, man, you got to find a girl that's really into working out. And I'm talking really into it. She's got to be like, that's part of her lifestyle, her life. Yeah.
Dude, one of the chicks is 50, still looks great. And then the other one's in her mid 30s and has 2 kids and still looks like she's in her 20s.
Wow.
And because they just work out all the fucking time, dude. But Tommy's telling me, yeah, dude, and then fucking Zebra Matt starts calling me. And they're like, hey, man, we got a bunch of equipment from this other guy's gym. Can you please bail us out and buy some of this? Because my buddy Tommy works with Uriah and they have their own gym. And my buddy Tommy goes like, you know, man, this is really bad timing. We just bought a cage. We just bought a bunch of mats. It's this other dude's problem, right? It's not your problem. And I guess the guy on the phone goes silent and he's like, I actually knew the guy, the fighter guy. Him and I go back. I'm on the hook for all $100,000.
Damn. No way.
So some dude at Zebra Mats was just on the hook for this gym that didn't have a prayer.
Wow. It's
That
incredible.
sounds a lot like another story we know. Sort of similar.
Yeah.
A cigar guy story?
No, I'm terrible with names. Kelvin, yeah.
Yeah, poor
Yeah.
Calvin.
Yeah, but that one is not as much money, and it doesn't involve a pummeled husband in a flight to Montana.
No. Montana's a good choice, though. I like that. A lot of mobsters retire in Montana. We should go to Whitefish, Montana. That's where the mobsters all retire.
I'd be down. Yeah, they'd like your wop ass.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking Italian, right? Right, King Croc?
Yeah.
Let me check
Can't stand this guy, dude.
We got a